Hey Stampers, it's Gaynor again, and I'm back, and I did show on a video a couple of weeks back a little ATT book which we're going to make today, and I just use scraps basically. It's so cute, but it holds up to 20, maybe more depending on how thick your ATT cards are. But how cute is that? Is that just adorable? And you can add a ribbon and a charm. I put the key on this one. I've got the little sunshine one for this next one, because I'm doing the Sun Kissed, which is by Graphic 45. So I'll just quickly run through this. You just literally only use 2 sheets of 12 by 12, and then with the bits that are left over, these are what you get left over. We're making little tuck spots, little side pockets, little floating pockets and stuff, but that, I must admit, these are already backed. I just trimmed them to size and just glued them on. These are little ephemera cards that came with the pack, and these are some of the cutter parts that came as well, so I just glued these on for little belly bands. This is one of the chipboard cutter parts. This is a little pocket. Again, more things to tuck things behind. I wish I'd tucked it a bit slower down. And then another cutout which I just backed on black cardstock. And these are pockets as well. So on this one there's only 2 pockets, but on the next one we are going to make, oh actually these are my pages. I've got 4, 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 at one side and 4 at another, and we're going to talk those through in a moment. So this one will have 4 pages and 4 pocket pages, so you will have 8. And then another strip of DSP just glued down as another belly band, another little side pocket, another belly band. This is just a strip of DSP, and I just glued the 3 sides. Another little corners tuck spot, but again just using DSP. You could also back this with cardstock, and another die cut piece that I already backed onto card. So it's absolutely adorable, and it's 2 inches wide, but at this end I think it's going to turn out to be about 3. Whoops. So yeah, it's about 3 inches when it's fully loaded, but I'm going to make a little box for this as well. Not today, we'll come back and make the box for this, but absolutely adorable. Love it. And we've gone a bundle on these ATC cards just lately. So instead of putting it in a nice little box like I'd already made, I thought, why not make this little album? And the lady who inspired me, her name, I don't know her actual name, but her page was called A Creative Spirit. She didn't say her name though, but she's English, and we're going to show you what you're going to need. So this is your supply list. This is what you're going to need. Chipboard, 2 sheets of 12 by 12, vinyl or 1-inch black tape, designer series paper, glue of your choice, scissors, ribbon, hole punch, charm, double-sided tape, ephemera cards, stickers, chipboard cutouts, your trimmer, a bone folder, some gems, and time. LOL. So that's what you need. And then these are the measurements for everything. So if you want to take a pause at that, and then you can come back and we can get this all made together at the same time. So if you screenshot that, or if you just press pause and then you write all your measurements down, come back, and then we can start all this together at the same time. How cute. But yeah, I'm going to make a little box to give the you know, a nice decorative box. I think it's just adorable. I've got it on hand because not everything's going to be exactly the same. We're going to swap things up. The lady's inside her book was totally different to mine. She did have a few things the same, but I just like to add things. Whoops. I may add some flaps. So these, I've chosen a few different types of ribbons, all to do with blue and cream to match the papers. these are the bits you've got left over, sorry, from your 12 by 12s. So you've got 2 long strips. Easy make little tuck spots and pockets. And then you've got these. Don't discard these because they are the right width. We can just either round off the corners and then use these as, and just glue 3 sides. So don't throw any of your cardstock away, and trust me, we won't be using any more than that. So you're going to need 2 pieces of chipboard, and these are 5.5 by 3.5, and you're going to need a piece that is 2 by 5.5. And the way this lady put her album together was amazing, and took up less black cardstock than anything. So you're going to need some strips of either vinyl like I've got here, or you can use 1-inch black tape, black masking tape, and these are not exact, so I'll show you what the lady did in a moment. You're going to need a piece of black card. This is additional, sorry, I do tell it a lie. This is from a normal sheet, and this is going to cover the spine after we've put it all together. That is 4 by 5.25, and then you're going to need, I used just scraps out of my scraps bin for the spine. You're going to need 4 pieces. You're going to need one at 1 1/8 by 5.25, one at 1 5/8 by 5.25, 2 1/8 by 5.25, and 2 5/8 by 5.25. And we're just simply going to score these on both ends, the short line side, at 3/8 of an inch each side. I've got a piece of ribbon. I might not use the black, I might just use some of this blue to add at the back for this little charm to hang from. Or maybe I might use just baker's twine. I've got thick baker's twine in navy as well. So it's just to hang that beautiful little charm from. And then you're going to need 16 pieces of DSP. These are all using my scraps, what was in my leftovers. And these measure 3 1/8 by 5 1/8. So I've made sure the pattern is running. Because we've got 8 pages, you're going to need to decorate the 2 sides. So I've done one way, one another. So that's the pattern running the right way. Yeah, so they're just opposites. Doesn't matter which way around these little turtles are swimming. Could be either way, could be that way. That one looks better to me. And then this one is going to be the stripe, and this one is running the right way. And then I've got 2 lots of this because I didn't want to cut up any more new paper. So, and then this one is the opposite. And then this one again, but we can decide in the book where we're going to pop them. So I may just have them close to the front. So there's my DSP. And then you're going to need extra little bits then for your little tuck spot areas. And I have got all these in here I'm going to use. I will not be touching any full sheets at all, but I will be using these ephemera cards to use as the covers. Maybe I'm going to use that one. I'm definitely going to use that one. Just seeing if I've got any other larger ones here. You'll need 4 of these, so you can cut these down. That could be used. Oh, definitely that one for the outside cover. And this one, that can go on the back. This can go on the front. Oh, I don't know, they're gorgeous, aren't they? I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 of those. So I'm just going to choose. I'm going to have that one as my front cover. I'm going to have this one as my back cover. This is going on the inside cover. And one of these, maybe. Yes, definitely one of those. So you need 4 ephemera cards. And I'll show you how to trim those down. So these are all left over from the first album I made. And then if you've got any little ephemera cards that you could cut down for the inside for tuck spots, that would be great as well. So I've got all these lovely little things. So yes, we're going to be using these. We're going to be, oh look at that, fun in the sun, set sail, beautiful turtles. Gosh, I didn't realise how many of these I got left. But yeah, we're going to use those as tuck spots as well. It's the beach life. So I'm just going to pop these to one side. I've got my chipboard pieces. I'm going to use some of those, and I've also got my sticker sheet. I've got a couple of pages there already, and I've just cut off all the corners, and they can go inside the pocket if you want to, but we're going to be using our ACT cards to go inside, so you don't really need any extra papers. So let's pop these to one side, and then let's get going. So this is my spine, this is the spine cover, these are my leftovers, and they're my pages. So what we need to do now is literally, I'm going to cut that one in half. I think that will be wide enough for two. Yes, just about. You're just going to cover 3 sides. And those two you're going to cover at the top and bottom, and these two you're going to cover this side, and this side, and then we'll join those onto there with others after. So just peel back your vinyl if you're using vinyl. If not, you can use black tape. If you haven't got any black tape, then you can use paper and just glue it on. And then just pull this around, and then just trim off the excess. So these are going to be the edges, because we're going to put DSP up to there. So you're going to save on paper, you're going to save on having to try and glue everything. Let me find my little tin, sticking to my fingers. There we go. So you want it nice, half and half, and then just stretch it over. Perfect, and then just trim off any excess. There it is. And this will come together so quickly, it's unreal. So I just use my bone tool to get any air bubbles out. And you've seen me use vinyl on my albums before. And when I saw this, what that lady did, I'd love to know what her name is, because I don't like saying just that lady. I prefer to give somebody a name. But unfortunately, she didn't say her name. So we've got some really long ones. You're going to need 2 really long ones, or maybe 4, because we're going to show you what to do in a minute anyway. So let's just carry on covering our card. You can just literally just stick this down, and then just use this, use the table even to fold over, and push that down, get any air bubbles out, and then just trim off the excess. What a clever way this will be. Now you'll watch, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this on all my albums. So you need to trim right off though, right up. Oh, there's that gone. There we go. Making sure they're nice and neat. I think I need to trim that a little bit more. Let's get into it. There we go. Better. It would be better to use titanium scissors, but for this little bit, I don't mind. So, top and bottom. And like I say, we've been doing our albums our ATT cards. Wonderful. You want to make sure that you press and get it all stuck down. And then just trim off the excess. When it comes to the side bits now, like I'm going to do now, I'll show you. Oh, it's sticking to me. There we go. Oh, that should be okay. Should just be okay, that is, because it's covering the cardboard. You're not going to see it anyway because it's going to get covered in DSP. And maybe should have cut them strips a little bit longer. And just use your table. If you have got it too long, when you get to the corners, just cut a mitre off them anyway, but there's no need for that. Maybe I'll just patch them up, I will, so just leave those for a moment. That's that one, and let's do this one now. I'll see if it works out just right in a minute. Again, just lay this down, smooth it out, and then use your desktop just to give that a good burnish. But I mean, if you've got any scraps of black left over and you want to do pull down flaps and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to do so. Need to trim that a little bit more. Perfect. You need to get really close. Oops. That is perfect. One more piece. Oh, I may be a short, so I might have to cut another piece. I could have swore I got the right amount. So nice and smooth, and then just push it down on your desk and rub it over. Just trim off them excess pieces. Nice and smooth. Mr. Boyce is on the road. Has he fetched me coffee? I doubt it.
I'm just looking for the cup.
It's downstairs, Mr. Boyce. Thank you so much. Oh, he's a darling, isn't he? Oh, there we go. So, I need another strip. So again, this is just going to be perfectly wide enough. But you do need some really longer ones as well, so hopefully I've got it covered. So that is all nice and smooth. So we've covered. There we go. We only need to see the black around these three edges. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add, that's not long enough, that's not long enough, and neither's that one. We need them to be an inch longer, so let me just grab some vinyl. So I need them to be about an inch either side longer. And you just need them about an inch wide. Perfect. Where's that one now? I'm just going to add a little bit of that working going on now. just so I can cover these edges. I've got a tiny little piece there. Let's use a little bit of this. Wrap that around, and then I know then my cover, because no matter where I'm going to add now, I've got my little border and it's all the way around showing on the black. So let's just trim that little piece off. That's better. These are titanium scissors, so much better. So I can save these bits. I need that, I need that, and I can save that. Oh, I can save that as well. So it's better to have too much than not enough. So now for these long pieces. You're going to peel it back. And starting with the short piece. You're just going to add this on. Making sure it's nice and smooth. Turn it over. And then you're going to lay this on top. So it's perfectly level. Then you're just going to fold and fold. And then open it up. You've got the perfect distance. And then you're just going to pull these over, making sure they're nice and neat. Oh gosh, that's my bone folder. And then over this side. You do exactly the same with your tape, and then what you do then, you just fold it back that way. The tape grips inside. Perfect. Don't go pressing too hard, but you need the tape that you've just taped inside to stick to that tape that's on the bottom. So there we have it, and then we're going to do the same thing with this side. I'd sooner have it a little bit too long than not long enough. So again, lay this down halfway. Smooth it out. Spin this over, and again sit this down, get it level, pick it up and just swoosh it over. Then open it out, pull it over, squish it down. Oh, my battery. I do apologise about that, my battery just died to death. So we've repeated the process again. Just going to smooth out any wrinkle. Oh, thank you, Mr. Boyce, you're a darling. And then what you're going to do is you're going to just fold that back over, give that a burnish, and then make sure that tape is glued into the place there and there. Perfect, absolutely perfect. So there's no need for extra papers now because we're going to cover this in DSP anyway. And oh, have I put that on the wrong way round? It doesn't make any odds whatsoever which way I've done that. It doesn't matter at all, because now we are going to add this piece, which is going to cover the spine, and we're also going to have a double-sided tape. I do need that to be the right way. Let me just grab another piece of vinyl just to put down there, just to be on the safe side. Okay, now you silly sausage. Going to be longer? Yeah, it just basically needs to cover that section. It's just in case this one of the sides is going to be the outer part and the other one is going to be the inner part, isn't it? So Perfect. I'm just going to add a strip there as well, just in case we decide which way round is going to be the best for the album. So just smooth out there a bit. There we go. So I could have the album closing this way. Just get that air bubble out. No one's going to see it anyway, Gaynor. Or I could have the album closing this way. Whichever's got the neatest side, I'm going to choose. So now we're going to stick a F for the front, back, and back. Just so we know where we're going. Right, they're definitely going to, that's enough vinyl now. But that is going to save on paper so much. Now for our, whoops, wherever I put that piece, there it is, staring me in the face. I need now to add my spine cover, so I'm going to add some, where is it? There it is, my 1-inch tape. So I'm just going to add it either side, using a block to push out all the air. Spin that around. Perfect. And a little bit in the centre. That's overhanging a little bit, but I'll tuck that in when I peel it back. And then the same on here. I'm going to add double-sided tape to the spine area. Don't want to go too close to the edges because you don't want it showing through, because our card is going to cover that. I'm just going to add one more down the centre. Perfect, 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 perfect. Just give them a good burnish down so there's no air in there. And then just peel them back. Peel back the tape off here as well. So where I've got that overhanging, just fold it back on itself. There we go. And then what you want to do is you want to make sure you've got your distance either side, and that you've got a little tiny border, top and bottom. And then we can just burnish this like mad. Get all your air out. And then we're going to slowly just lift this up so that it sticks nice and gentle. And the same this side. So you want the paper to be touching that double-sided tape. Again, same as this side, just nice and gentle at first. You could have used glue if you wanted to. That is perfect, look at that. Absolutely adorable. And you could even, you don't have to though, but you don't want to do it too far so it does crack. That is our little album covered, ready to and raring to go. Right, at this stage now, if you want to put a little hole for your charm, I'm going to use the smallest hole on my crocodile because I don't want nothing majorly big. And I'm just popping it in the centre roughly. There it is. So decide whether you're going to have ribbon or if you're going to, let's have a look at this, see what this looks like. because you're going to hide this now with your spine. Let me push that through and see what it looks like. Isn't that cute? If you want it as a loop, I just push it back through. It doesn't want to go in there again. Let me just pop that in there. There we go. So if you want to just create a little loop, you can. That's better. And what I should have done it first. Right, Gaynor, pull it back out. I know I can get it through there. So at this point, I'm going to add my little charm through there. If I can get it through there, oof, that'd be a miracle. I'm going to not use this, it's going to be too wide, so I'm going to use my thick baker's twine. I'm going to push that through, and then I'm going to hook it onto my charm. Oh, don't you just hate it when it won't go right through? Yes, okay, now that's it. Right, now decide how far down you want it to dangle. I think that's about right. I'm going to feed that back through there. She says. There we go. So, yeah, again, check your distance. Perfect. I think I'm going to leave it like that now. Just going to trim that off. I'm going to grab a little bit more of this double-sided tape. Just going to push that down. Perfect. So my little charm is dangling just how I wanted it. Perfect. And the double-sided tape is on. So I'm just going to squash and get it as flat as possible. There we go. That's so cute. My little charm is attached. Isn't that gorgeous? With this one, I'd already done the loop and I had to tie it on with baker's twine. And I wish I hadn't now, but that way is better with the twine. But then the hole for me was, I could have done it bigger, but it's that hole that I needed to be a little bit larger. So now let's move on to our spine, and it's simply just going to grab your trimmer or your scoreboard, and you're just going to score these on the short side at, at 3/8 of an inch both sides on all 4 pieces. So 3/8. Because they're only small pages, you don't need 1/2 inch. 3/8. 3/8. Whoops. That one went offline. And 3/8. And they're all going to be nice and evenly spaced out now. So that's that job done. So just fold and burnish. Each one. You could add tape here now if you wanted to. I'm just going to use glue. So they're all going to sit inside each other. Giving you about a 1/4 of an inch difference on either side. If you were doing this as a bigger album, bigger pages, then you'd have to do it 1/2 inch and then have 1/2 inch distance. So there's our little spine. What we're going to do now is just going to miter the ends a tiny touch on all of them. Just so when we come to add the pages, especially the pocket pages, they will sit properly. Last one. Perfect. Just get rid of those bits. Pop them in the bin, and then we can just turn them all over. Now I'm using art glitter glue because I love this stuff. So just down the centre, and then just rub it in. You don't need to have it thick. And then you're just going to slide this and make sure it's in the centre. Perfect, so you've got good distance, so you've got a 1/4 inch distance in between each one. Perfect. Now that one is going to get glued. I don't need to rub this in. That one's going to go inside there, and again making sure you've got good distance either side. That's nice. And then last but no means least, and what we're going to do at the end is going to trim off to make sure they're just level, because you know you're not always guaranteed to get the same distance every time. Again, giving yourself good distance either side. Making sure that's done. Perfect. So now we're just going to give this a good burnish. Grab our trimmers and just trim off the excess. Just keeps everything nice and neat. Perfect. And then we can burnish one way and then burnish the other way. There we go, so we've got enough for 8 pages there. And they're all evenly spread. So, now if you want, oh that fits there perfectly, 2 inches either side, gorgeous. Remove this, because it helps with help us stick this down, and then we can just glue the back. Wipe off any excess that goes over the sides, and then just, you've got this paper in now, so use that as the guide. bits in there, beautiful. Just beautiful. Get that good. Get the air out. And we've got our page spines now, and we haven't come to this line. And this side as well. I haven't come to this side. And there's our pages. So, there's that little bit done. Over and done with. Now we can get on. Let me just pop the lid on this and just while we score our card. Now for the pocket pages, these are 11 by 3 1/4. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is just going to score 1/2 inch at one end, and then I'll show you the easiest way to make sure these fold beautiful together. So 1/2 inch, and 1/2 inch. There is no need to score the other pages whatsoever. So what I do is I just fold up my piece and score, and then fetch this flap up and then tuck it so it's just underneath, and you know you can close that page. And then just run your hand down or your bone folder and score, and then that is a perfectly straight pocket. You can mite at the ends if you want to. I think I might just take a little slither off either end, and then you can glue this down. Good burnish, and there is one of our lovely little pocket pages. Isn't that cute? So like I say, you've got 4 pages and 4 pockets. Just burnish, mitre, lift this over. Is so easy to do. Tuck it against the score line, or so you know you can close it, making sure your paper matches, and then just burnish. Give that a good searing down, and we've got 2 to go. Give them a little notch out. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I just think it folds neater. So fold again. Making sure paper is level either side. Burnish, that way you're not having to decide where to score and then worry about if it's going to buckle or go over. And you've got nice little flat pockets there. Last one. Up, making sure it's level. Burnish, and then just glue it to place. Easiest little pockets ever. Fabulous! I'm just going to have to swig of my coffees. Oh, lovely. So there's our 4 pocket pages, and there's our other pages. Now I'm just going to grab my corner rounder, And I'm just rounding off. Where's that gone? There it is, staring me in the face. So I'm just making sure I cut the corners off, not only off one side. And you're going to do the same with the DSP. Oh, let's do the two together, it's quicker. So, and then you're going to do it on these ones as well. You don't have to if you want to keep straight pages, so you can. I just think it looks cute. Little black bits everywhere. There we go. And again, now we're going to attach our pages. I have covered in all these little corner bits. They've decided to jump all over me. There we go. So I've got a pocket, a page, a pocket, a page, a pocket, a page, a pocket, a page. Now we're going to attach them into the little album. Is this cute? So I'm going to start from the back. And what you're going to do is going to just line that up, glue and press it down. So just glue your flap. You've put your page in. You want to keep it like level top and bottom. And you've got that paper guide from here to get it right. Just give it a little burnish. And now when it comes to do the pockets, we're going to glue either side and then we're going to just attach. Oh yes, make sure your corners are all on the outside, the rounded ones. And I thought I'd just actually glued it in then, but no I haven't. So add some glue either side. You could use some tape here if you wanted, but I find with it only having a small gasset, then grab your pocket, and it helps to miter them to get them in place, and then just use your last piece of paper as a guide, and then just push that in. Fold this over, give that another burnish, and you've got a nice little waterfall effect. So paper again, so line that up with your papers, glue this edge, making sure the level tops, push it up, the level, making sure it's level top and bottom, and then just fold that over. Your page moves with you. So they're all nice and neat and all nice and level. You can burnish both ways. Absolutely adorable. Now back to the pocket. A little bit of glue either side. Slide your pocket in. Oops, she said. And then line that up. And then just give that a good burnish. Perfect. You could actually turn them all into pockets if you wanted to, but again, line this up. And then glue. Line that up. Just put your finger there and then you know it's proper. Slide that up. Get that good burnish. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. Now pocket again. Grab your pocket. Slide that in. Level that up. And then just burnish. Ensure the distance is just right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Gorgeous little pockets. Aren't they cute? They're coming on, they're all perfectly lined up. So again, page, line this up. There we go, add your glue. Lovely. Perfect. So if you can do this size, then you can do it any size because it's just the same principle. You could add pockets or pages. Oops, look at that started to glue down. A little bit of overspill. I'm just using a glue eraser. That's it. Ensure nothing else is stuck. That is perfect. And last but no means least is our last little pocket page. And in that can go as well. Up, making sure that's all nice and level. There we go, there's our pages in. Look, one of them looks wonky. What's wrong with that? I lined them all up perfectly. Look at that, I lined them that way. All look beautiful and perfect. And as soon as I pulled them that way, they look offset. How's that? Is it my eyesight's definitely right. They're all perfectly lined up there. But when I fold them that way, look at that. Pages look wonky. Well, well, well. How can one go one way and look amazingly straight? And they all lining up. Look, they're all perfectly straight. Look at that, all perfectly straight one way. Push them over that way, and look, they're all on the wonk. Only Gaynor can do that. Oh, God bless. Right, here goes. We're going to grab our pages. Our DSP. Just make sure they open it that way. Oh, I can see one is just a fraction. Just one. The rest are perfect. And yet they all lay flat and like a concertina. And they all match at the bottom as well. Oh, right. Let's grab our 4 pieces that we want. And I'm going to have, I don't know which one to have on the front. The sun-kissed? Yes, let's have the sun. I think this little curly soda, and they're bigger. So we're going to have to trim these down. So let's do that. Oh, ladies, do you mind if I put my fan on? It's 28 degrees here today in Swansea. And it's absolutely boiling. Oh, it's beautiful. So, I'm definitely going to have to trim. That off. I'm going to have to come to the blue line. I need these to be 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. So that's perfect. Oh, look at that, and I didn't have to lose anything. By 5 1/4. And look at that, perfectly left that in for me. That is brilliant. So that's for the front. Let's get these chopped down as well. So I'm going to go to the inner line. Alright, now. Oh, see, and that's going to... That's okay. And now 5 1/4. Oh, I'm going to take a little slither off the bottom and then come back. Oh, look at that, I've just saved. So there's another one. Another one here. So 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. Nice, and let's take this one in the middle. Perfect. And is it all 4? Yes, that's all 4. Oops, just dropping my box. So get rid of those, we don't need those. Oh, there we go. Right, now let's have it. Let's have this on the front. So now you see we've got that beautiful black line all the way around. Perfect. If you wanted, you could add these to black cardstock and then trim them down. I mean, really speaking, I could have then chopped these down to 5 3/8 and by 3 3/8 if I only wanted a tiny little border, but that is perfect, I think. Making sure it's nice and even, top and bottom. that cute? Absolutely adorable. That is so cute. Nice little border all the way around. I'm going to have this one in the inside cover. Whoops. Throwing it away then. Nice little border all the way around. Loving this. Perfect. And I'm going to have this one on the inside, and I'm going to have the turtles. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to have the turtles on the inside. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't got these ephemera cards, don't worry. You can just cut your DSP to the size. You know, do you pick what's best for your album? And then pop this down. Nice little even border all the way around. Beautiful. And then on the back, I'm just going to have this. That is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, mind you, look at that. Even that is pretty. Yeah. Oh, let's go with the writing. That's it. Make sure you haven't got it upside down. Nice even border. There we go. That's just slipped a little bit, but now it's now got a nice even border. Perfect. And look, who was going to know that that is just vinyl? You're going to think you've mounted it on cardstock and everything. Oh, we're going to need a piece for there. So I'm going to use... this section for down the spine. And because the pattern on the front doesn't need any messing with, I'm just going to literally take this down to 5 1/4 by 1 7/8. Keep this piece, you can use that for some belly bands and stuff. And then what we're going to do, I'm just going to glue half on. Then we're going to find our spot, which is there. In fact, I can do that now. Oh, you silly sausage. You can't get your jam through the paper. How about we just hang that over the edge then? Yes, we'll have to. Should have never thought about that until after. I should have done my whole after I put this piece on. I didn't on the other one. I did it right because I attached it afterwards, but I am literally got a small border either side. I'm just going to smooth that out. Still got a little charm there. It's still hanging off. Just going to get rid of this excess glue. Just making sure it's burnished properly. And then that can just hang over the top. there we go. There's that gorgeous little album covered all the way over. Isn't that beautiful? Got the inside covers done. Now it's a matter of decorating, and this is where you can get creative now with pockets, because you can glue any pockets that you need onto your card's DSP before you add it to the page. So these are my pages, the DSP covers. So say I wanted a little belly band on there, I could literally wrap this around, you know, just, I could take a strip off there. Let's do that actually. So I'm going to take this to a 1 inch. And look at that, it's a shame, isn't that? It's got to go that way. And I'm just going to eyeball this and then just wrap it around. You don't want it too tight, you don't want it too loose, because you don't want it to fall out. So let's just check, make sure that looks pretty level to me. And then just glue those ends down. Oh, she's popped it. Doesn't have to be exact. Oops. And then, oh, great, that's wonky. Wait, quick. That's better. And then I can just glue that into the first page, round off my corners. And then just glue that on. And there you've got your first pocket and you've got your first belly band. So I didn't snip the corners on the DSP yet because I don't know which way they're going in the book. So just make sure you've got a nice little border. And you've got small borders, these are, all the way round. And then just press that into place. How wicked is that? So there's our first page in. We can add a little embellishment, but we can do that later. So I know this is the other piece to that, so I'm going to pop around the corners on this one. And then that's going to get glued in there. Ah, but do we want anything on this? Right, let's see what we've got here. We've got these that's a little bit too small, isn't it? Or is it? You could just glue down the sides here and across the bottom to give yourself a little floating pocket. I'm going to trim this up because I'm not letting any of that black go to waste. So yeah, I'm going to do that actually, so I can attach this piece because nothing's getting wrapped around the back. Just making sure I've got a nice little border and it's nice and straight. And in she goes. And this one's going to be a small floating pocket, so I'm literally just gluing the finest line on 3 sides. coming away from this bit, so I'm just going to add that, whoops, to there, and making sure the distance is about the same. Then we can find a little piece of DSP that is wide enough. We've got loads of scraps, so I'm going to keep my scraps together. But if you were using this as a little album, then these are cut at 3 by 5 and they would fit in there perfect, with a little edge poking out so you could, the recipient knows to pull it out. So it's perfect. So let's grab. So now I'm just working with scraps. So I'm just going to pull a few out. Keep them on my desk. Let's have a look. Oh, not quite. Not quite wide enough. But that is. So just use a pencil. I don't think I'm confident enough to to do it with scissors, so let me just trim that up. I'm crushing my box. And all those little cards, you know. Gosh, Gaynor, you've made a right mess. Sorry about this, I'm just picking up ACT card. ATC. Oh, there you go. They're done. Ah. So, just making sure that is in there. Lovely. I mean, you don't have to add something on every page, but if you want to use it to store your ACT card, ATC, I did say it right. So keep those scraps away from my page covers because I won't want to cut them again. So yeah, let's grab an ATC card actually. I've got one here that might not fit, but that one fits in there perfectly. We need a single one. It's not, you know, a nice thin one. So that can go in there. I prefer to have a little bit of bulk, but if this is all you're going to be using is these little bits of scrap, then don't worry about that. So, page. Let me just check. Doesn't really make any odds, so I'm going to just round the corners. And just going to grab some of this leftovers, and I am thinking half inch. So these are, forget me head if it was loose, 5 1/4. So if I do 6 1/4, and I'm gonna do by 1.5, at least one. So we're going to use both of these pieces, but not right this second on this one. The 1.5 piece, just score this now at 3/8 of an inch on the long side, on the short side, and then 1/2 inch on the ends, short ends. Snip off the corners. And then we can just fold this. Look at all this ink glue on me. I'm covered. Oh, coffee time. Take our piece now and we can literally slide that in there, and then we can glue those down, and then we've got a little corner pocket, edge pocket you could say. Keeping it in the gainer, you've got to keep it nice and straight. Why does that not come over? And then just glue this in. And then we can literally just glue that into our page. Oh, got the sniffles. I can show you a nice little border all the way around. That's perfect. And we can add a strip of DSP. Now I know that is going to look cute as a button there. Oops. Let's get my white gel pen, I can see this. There we go. Get my pen. Perfect. Great way to use, oh no, I don't want stripe and stripe. I just want those little boys in sailboats. Da, 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 da. That is perfect. How sweet is that? So, grab myself another little ATC, and I know I can get two behind this one. So, let's get our box. Let's get the other one. Two there, the beautiful Gala stick. This is just a page, so now we need to add this piece on here, and let's round the corners. What a great little way though to store these things, absolutely beautiful. So that's going on there. I'm going to add a tuck spot in the shape of a cardboard cutout or one of those beautiful banners. Because we can't afford to bulk it all out with too much. So just make sure you've got a nice little border all the way around. That's perfect. Isn't that cute? So, add into the bulk I am. grab I'm going to get my die cut pieces and my cardboard cutouts and my stickers. Like I say, I haven't cut a single sheet yet of full-size papers. So let's have a look. See, we've got these wonderful banners here. So this one could just get glued at the top. Small line of glue. And we're just going to pop that in the centre. Just give that chance to go off. Nice little tuck spot area there. We can grab one of these people. There's Teresa Rawson. There you go, my darling. You're tucked in there. How pretty is that? You can see the bulk is starting to come out. So I will add all the cards after we finish decorating, because otherwise I'm just going to make life hard for myself. But I'm just giving you the gist of what we can do with these items. That is perfect. So we've got they're all top ones, but on the other one, there we go, we've got all these wonderful little banner pieces which could be like attached, you know, down in one corner and just glue so many sides, you know, stuff like that. How cute. And then we could have probably a trail at the top. So we've got this gorgeous little paper now, absolutely wonderful. And we've got that's the pattern that's running the right way, so I want that on this side. So let's, and we're going to do this again now. This is another pocket page. Perfectly lined up. That's so even. And again, we could just add a section of paper. Just checking my battery and my coffee's gone cold. So let's see what we've got on these cardboard cutouts. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to use maybe this one. Whoops, she says dropping it on the floor. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Oh, and now I'm going to just glue this just along the bottom and at one side. Just blowing it helps it set it quicker, and I just leave that there. How adorable. I love these sun-kissed papers. This was the first lot of graphic 45 papers I bought. I love them. So again, we can add a couple of ACT cards inside, and then I'm going to have the wonderful stripes on this side again around the corners. It's going to fit on there beautifully. What we're going to do on this one, let's add a pocket. So we need this. Again, this is, oh wait there now. Oh, that's not quite tall enough, is it? Oh, is it? Oh, there we go. There we go. We're going to have this piece in there, and we're going to do a belly band. I'm just going to crease that round that side, and then we'll add a pocket on the next page. because it's a pocket page, it doesn't need another pocket. So I'm making sure that's nice and straight. Just going to fold that up. So we're utilising all that black as well. We're using scraps, which is even better. Right, I've got that glued in. Make sure that is there. Make sure it's nice and straight. That looks straight, yeah. Looks like my fingers are peeling. It's just all the glue. Gloopy fingers. Right, and now we can just glue this into our page. It's just the same as what you would do if you were doing it onto the actual cardstock, but we're just disguising it with our DSP. That is perfect. Now to me, oh, no, that looks fine. I'm going to see, I've got a border here. And it's going to look cute as hell. Just running down there. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Isn't that cute? And I've still got enough left of that to add somewhere else later. And space for another ATC or two. You could slide one in the top and one in at the bottom. Isn't that cute? Absolutely adorable. Love them. So we got 1, 2, 3, another 5 to go. Oh, Gaynor, get cracking. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to pause for 2 minutes and I'll be back because it looks like my battery's going to die. So I may just got to go and wash all this glue off my fingers. I am covered and it's stopping me from crafting. So give me 2 minutes, I'll be back. Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I just had to get my hands clean. They were stinking with glue. So, right, let's crack on. We've got another 5 pages to go. So, this one is going on this one. I mean, we can do this start to finish right now here together. Or we could, I could just go and say, right, you do this, do that, do the other. But that's not fair, is it? So, this one, that's not quite long enough. Again, I could do that and just glue 3 sides, but then I would like to have, what is that? Check the length. That is 5 3/4. So if I score that at 1/2 inch, there it is, hiding. Fold that over. We can, oh look at that, it fits perfectly. With a tiny fraction, just see it there, look, I can trim that off. We could have that lift up to reveal a little pocket inside. I don't really want to be cutting up any more DSP, so I'm going to attach that. I'm going to try not to get any more glue on myself. So attach that. Now I'm just going to trim that so it's level. You don't have to, but no one's going to see it. You know what us crafters are like? And what I might do as well is just round those corners off. Mr. Boyce, bless him, he's got a terrible headache, he said. Well, that's not so good. So we've got this nice little flap, and then we could attach and glue that, but then trim off the excess. So I'm just going to glue 3 sides. So let's put that level. Don't want to go too high. So making sure that's the opening. And then we can trim off that excess as well. Fabulous. So we've got a little pocket under there, just so we can add some DSP. Or maybe a sticker even. Oh, what have we got on the stickers? Let's see. Is that wide enough? Yeah, just. But we can trim off the excess. Perfect. And then trim that little bit off there. So you're using up just the bits. I mean, you could send away for these papers and make a huge album and then just use the bits off the end to make a little ACT album. So that's cute. Now we need to decorate this top piece and just give that good burnish. Keep it flat. Let's put it in the book actually now. Let's glue this in. So nice little border all the way around again. Try and keep the glue off your fingers, Gaynor. Terrible. And we can add something to there to decorate. Let's just see what we've got here. Let me just see what bits of scrap we've got here now. We've got these gorgeous ephemera cards again. Oh, look at that. Wish that was a little bit wider. There we go. What about this piece? Let's chop that off there and chop that off there, and then we can attach that. My battery is getting low again. So we're going to have it that way round. Oh, I've got that a bit short, haven't I? We could journal on that little bit there. Let's attach that. So you don't want busy, busy, busy all the time. How could that be when I measured it? Perhaps I just wasn't thinking straight. So I'm going to attach this on there, and then this will open up to reveal that little hidden pocket there. Let's grab a card. Will that go in there? It will eventually. That's cute. So I need something here to attach another ACT card to. Let's just think. got spare. We're really, this is the last piece of black we've got now. I'm not going to be, it's not going to be wide enough. So I'm going to leave that one like that. That is just so cute. We're going to get one underneath it anyway. We may decorate that side as well. It's not quite wide enough. That's not quite long enough. But we could always add a piece of white paper there to journal on. So let's, what's the width? That is 2 3/8. Let's just have a look at that. Why is that wrong? It's not. It should be smaller because I haven't allowed for the so 2 1/4. Give a little border and then round the corners off. Attach that and then we can, oh look at that, mind you, we could just leave that on there and then we could journal that way. Let's do that. Perfect. That is so cute. Right, let me just get a tad bit of white card and I'm going to do 1 inch, maybe 1 1/2 inches just, and then take that to 2 1/4. Let's take that down to 1 1/4. And attach that right on there. Perfect. So yeah, don't ever cut, you know, don't throw all these scraps away as well. You can make something like this. It's just so cute. I always use all the cardboard that comes from any packs of DSP or, you know, like foil sheets and stuff. No. Okay, Gaynor. No need. Let's get rid of those pieces. So there's another page done. And now we're going to have this one in there. So with my black, I know what I'm going to do with this one. Oh right, wait there. So let's cut this. This is 2 1/4. So if we take this to 2 1/4 squared, so 3 1/4. Score on 2 sides at 1/2 inch. Let's fold that over. Which way round is our book going? That way. Maybe I've just done that wrong. Oh, maybe I could do it there. And that gives us a tuck spot as well. So let's glue that in. So that's in. that can get glued in. So this is the right way up, yeah. Perfect. Nice little border all the way around. And then we can find, let's see what stickers we've got here. Is that too small yet? What about that one? Let's have a look. I'm just going to add that on there. I think that looks cute. And we have got sand castles and just trim that a little bit. There we go. Let's decorate that little section. Perfect. And we could grab an ACT card. Well, there's one I made. And just that fits in there. Beautiful. We could get a couple in there actually. Perfect. Oh, I'm loving it. Right, let's get on to our pages, next pages. And this is what go in here. And I'm going to do a little corner pocket. Love this paper. Best watch, my battery's going to die and my other one's not ready yet, so I'll have to wait for that to charge and then come back again. Oh my goodness, the long video, I'm so sorry. I know you all love it in the nights because we get to chat for ages. Perfect. So black cardstock, this is 2 1/4 and I'm going to take it down to 2 1/4. And then I'm just going to cut from corner to corner. And I'm not worried about tucking it round the back because I'm just going to glue these right there, and we've got enough for 2, and so a tiny little bit right along the edge to create another little tuck away spot. Love it. How cute is this album going to turn out to be? There we go. I'm not even going to decorate that one because I think it speaks for itself. Let's find another little ACT card. Oh, it's gorgeous. Catherine Fletcher. And that, once that dries perfectly, that's going to hold 1 or 2 as well. So I'm just going to move on to the next page. And this is, we're going to have the opposite, so I know to corner around those. And we're nearly done, thankfully, because I've taken up way too much of your time. And I know you don't mind. And again, I'm just going to pop this one right in this little corner so it mirrors it. And I think it looks lovely with the black on. And once this all dries nice and so it's airtight, and Beautiful. So there's another page, and then we're going to this side. I'll trim off those. I'm going to do a designer series paper belly band this time. I haven't even looked in my albums to see what I've just done it off the top of my head this time. Perfect, and this is a pocket page. Oh no, it's not. That's a page. The next one's a pocket page. So let's grab some. Have got any long pieces of DSP here? If not, I've got more inside my pockets. Look, I got these lovely long strips here. Oh, look at that one. That's the one with all the borders on as well. That's cute. Oh, look at these. Absolutely gorgeous. Got some longer strips here as well. So I don't want exactly the same, but why not have the opposite? And we're just going to glue it down. Where's my rubber? Oh, there it is. Just check again. It's a little bit on the wonk, as always. Gaynor cut it. That's better. And again, we're just going to glue top and bottom. That's a bit too much. Just going to let that go off. Gorgeous. And then we can flip over and we're going to add this piece. Whoops. That piece. That's going on this side. Beautiful. That's lovely. Get that in. Smooth it down. Okay, this is starting to get covered in glue again. So let's find the opposite to that. There, oh, there it is. And let's do it this way across this time. I'm going to do the trimmer this time because I definitely don't want it on the wonk. Perfect, let's just check this side is straight. Now it is. And then just glue the ends. But what a cute little album. On the go. It's made from scraps. We can line that up and make sure that is level. Just through the centre. Perfect. So we've got this one this time. Why have we got? Oh yeah, remember from the front of the book? Oh, let's go to this one. Let's get this glued in. Just checking my battery's still going. Oh, goodness gracious me. I can't think of that lady. She did not say her name. I'm going to have to find out because it'd be unfair. I have given her credit. It was her idea. I'm going to add a cardboard, chipboard cut out for this one, and I'm going to have it at the top. So let me see what I've got actually. Let's add this one. And we're just going to glue the top half so we can tuck another ATT card underneath. Perfect. Line this up. And just leave that to go off. And let's see what we've got left. I'm going to have that one. That's going to go on there. Wow, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Nice little border. That is just gorgeous. We have this left now. So I am literally, this is 3 1/4. So I'm going to take that down to 4 1/4. And what we're going to do with this, if we need it, I'm just going to do the same corner to corner. That's all we're doing now. These are our last little bits of the black cardstock that was left over. So 1/2 inch. I know I could have done this and tucked them around the back, but you're not going to see inside here. Just check. That is perfect. So let's get this glue down. I like to do it like this because I can see how flat it is without it bulking up. So burnish your score line. Add your glue. And then burnish that score line. Perfect. So it keeps it nice and flat, and then that way when I pick it up to glue it all, I haven't got to worry about flaps pinging open. And we could also do this at the top, so we can tuck it underneath. Perfect. So you can grab a little ATT card now and tuck that underneath. Perfect. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm going too lovely. Right, let's see. What can we have to decorate? Let's see what little cards we have here. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's just going to chop it off a tiny little bit, but we on, unless I take the top off. Yes, perfect. So I'm going to skim that little bit off the top off. And then I'm going to scoot that down. Chop that off. And that is just right. Level up those borders either side. Isn't that cute? Where's that card gone? That fits up there beautifully. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So let's chop our corners off. We're down to our last page. Just checking the battery's still going. If it does go, I do apologise. I will have to either wait until another battery is ready, or we'll just have to leave it at that. But you get the gist of this book now. But then you want to see the end, don't you? Because I do. I know I do. So I'm going to go for the stripes again. I do love stripes. And we've got busy going on here, so let's get stripes going on here. Perfect. And again, I'm going to add a little tuck spot area with one of those little banners that I said I was going to use and haven't yet. So let's just get this in. Lined up top and bottom beautifully. Perfect. And I'm going to use this fingers. I'm going to definitely use one there because I can utilise the back space. Perfect. I'm also going to use one. I can pick it up in the front. So this one probably holds loads more than the other one I just did. It was on average about 20, I'd say, because it would get too thick otherwise. Perfect. Let's leave those now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then don't forget we got these 6, 7, 8, 9. You probably get 2 on them. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. This page I haven't done anything to. Oh, chipboard cutouts, that's why. Well, I've forgotten, it's about 25, but then you got the bulk then. So, oh my goodness, look at all my corners. Let's get this desk cleared off a bit, because that really blows my mind when I've got a dirty desk, so, and then it stops me from concentrating. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Where's that piece gone? Is that tall enough? No, we could add just a skinny piece of DSP, can't we? Because we have run out. So 5 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. Maybe just line that up there. Why is that longer? Oh, because I've done to the end of the cardstock, not to the DSP. I'm going to do, oh, I don't know. No, I'm going to do it here. So that is right to the end of the cardstock. Seems to be a little bit longer, but I can trim that off. Why, Delilah? So let me just, longer scissors getting it, you can't get in there otherwise. There we go, that's got it. And then we can add one of these little, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue that edge and that bit on the front. Pop that up there. And then let's see, we can tuck that in. Whoops, don't come off. It's not dry yet properly. But that will tuck right in, all the way up and all the way across there, and it's attached on there. Beautiful. So let's grab another one if we've got one. Oh no, oh yeah. There's another one. You can pop that one down the very bottom. Trim these little bits of cardboard off. And again, just right along the back and then a bit to the front. Beautiful. There we go. This one is going to have where's those banners? There they are. Let's see. So let's get let's see what we can do with this. Just use that as a tuck spot again onto that corner. It's an unusual shape, isn't it? I'm just going to glue that edge, and I'm going to come about there. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let me just have a look. No, silly, silly sausage. So again, this one can get tucked behind, just to keep it in place. Love it. So I'm done. We're finished. Just flatten your book both ways. Got a gorgeous sun on there. And there we have it. Every page is done. Let me just get the stopper in this for it gets any worse. And we only use 2 pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock. I think that's marvellous. So let's have a quick run through. Let's add now. See, this is a box I made for the ATC cards, but it's quite plain and boring. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, Colleen, these are gorgeous. And I suppose if I took them out of all the envelopes, but it's not mine to do so. But we can now start to fill it. So let's see how many this will hold. So I could easily get 2 in there, but I'm thinking again, the bulk. So I'll put that one in there, and the other one from Carla can go in there. Beautiful. We've got this gorgeous Imagine one from the lovely Margot. You want the thinner ones can go in these ones that haven't got just been glued to the sides, and then we can pop some on the inside as well. Beautiful. Catherine Fletcher. Tuck that under there. And then we've got this, oh, Karen Resenbrink. Oh, beautiful. That can get tucked in there. And we can add, oh, look how cute these are. So adorable. And they slide in there perfectly. And bulkiness coming now, belly band. That can go in there. We need another thin one that can go in there. Perfect. And a space to journal there. How cute. And we now have a lovely one there. Whose is that one? Gloria. Oh, I love Gloria. And maybe another thin one. This one is gorgeous, and that was off Diane. Absolutely wonderful. There's one I made, so that can go in there as well. because we've got space for 2. And we need a flat one to go in these sections. This one can have this one in, and you can tuck these towards the bottom. That one can have this one in. This is another pocket page. That can have one of these envelopes in. Whoops. So that can go in there. Absolutely beautiful. This one can get, well, it's the envelope, oh, it's tucked in. So that one gets tucked under there. This one can go sliding up there. That's off our gorgeous Debs. You've got this one back here, which is that I did. And then we've still got space for 2 more. But look how bulky it is now. So you'd have to sort them out and take off the bulk. And you know, just so you can close your book. But aren't they gorgeous? Or just have the plain ACTs themselves. That one could go behind there. But yeah, there's 20 in this book. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 actually. There's 21 in this book. So where's the bulk ones? Let's take this bulky one out a minute and pop this one on the front. Where's that one? There was 2 in. There we go. Leave that one there. Pop this one in the back. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. My battery died an awful death again. But I'm done now. I've finished most of the page. Well, we've done all the pages. You can go through, add stickers or embellishments now. I may add a strip of ribbon across here just to add. I don't want to bulk it out too much. But, you know, I could add that at the top. Or I could add it at the bottom. I think I might add it at the bottom actually. That way when the book is open, the ACT card can't fall all the way through. So if you just give me 2 seconds. But I've had so much fun, and I'm going to have to make at least 2 more because people are still sending in the ATC cards, and they're so sweet and they're so cute. Whoops. And I just want to straighten this end. I love this tape, the ribbon, because it is already got the ribbon, the double-sided tape on the back even. Okay, now what's wrong with you? So yes, so 2 batteries later, and we're coming to the end. So I think that is just so cute. I'm going to trim that last little bit because you can stretch this ribbon, see, while it's going on. I don't know what's wrong with my scissors. I think it's because there might be a bit of glue on there or something. There we go, that's better. So the ACT card should grip onto there without falling all the way through. But I think it's so adorable. And I've got this ribbon reminds me of the sea. So I could actually just pop a bit of ribbon along there just to decorate it, because it's even got a wavy section. But you can dress these up as much or as little as you want. I think that is so cute. So let's get a line of glue on there. We won't be much too longer now. Just I know the girls in the premiere love long videos. That is so cute. Isn't that lovely? Oh, where's those embellishments that they were given to me? Oh, ones as well. Here they are, I've got them. Oh my gosh, look. I had these beautiful embellishments gifted to me and they are absolutely stunning. So let's have a little anchor on there as well. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Love it. Don't worry about the glue, it will dry clear, even though Gaynor says that. Gaynor just likes to get rid of the excess. It will dry clear, trust me. No wonder I'm covered in glue all the time and I'm wiping it off like this. But there you go. Oh, how sweet is that? Beautiful ribbon here. I've got ribbon here and here. Oh my word. But it's a nice little chunky book. And I think this is the original gentleman that started the ATC card, the artist trading cards even. I think they're mostly meant to be flat. I think it's your work of art on just a piece of card. I don't know, but I do like all the ones that we've had sent to us. Absolutely stunning. So this is the Sun Kissed. It's got my little charm on the back, on the side there. How cute. You know, we could just add little elements. I love this. I think it's absolutely stunning. So let's have a ship's wheel on this one. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But you can go crazy with these things. Absolutely stunning things. Beautiful. I'm loving these. Oh, just divine. Isn't that cute? How sweet. Just gorgeous. I love this little flap. Right, what can we have? Let's have... They're gorgeous. You could put that down there, a little button. Or we could have a little sailboat. Oh, that's... Sorry about that, girls and boys. That was Mr. Boyce. Belching. He's on his way out. And he's just had a large drink of water. And now he's burping at the bottom of the stairs. What's he like, eh? How sweet is this one? Oh my goodness. Just love it. Got a little lantern. That could just go there. Oh, that can go there perfectly. So, if I remember as well, I will add the link to that lady's video. And you can watch her as well if you like. I think she edits though, because she did go through stages where she said, right, now this and then this and then this, and then the video jumped to the section, but that is going to be a bit too big on there. Yeah, and I don't want to bulk this out too much because it is bulky as it is with all those things in there. But look how cute this is. I love it. So I've got the Up in the Air one with a little key tassel. I'd have loved to have put a big cog on there. Now we've got the Sun Kissed one. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and make a couple more. So let me just show you this one through again. So we've got this was the Imagination one. Just absolutely beautiful. So you could do things like this, add your tags, and then just add some extra embellishments. This one's left plain. It's got beautiful, beautiful cards in. So I split, every time somebody was sent 2 cards, I put one in one box and one in the other. Just absolutely beautiful, believe. Gorgeous things, absolutely stunning. That's off our gorgeous Gloria. So this is that one I made first, and then this is the sun-kissed one. So I'll give you another quick little run through, and then well, you might add a few more little bits on there and some buttons. But how sweet. Just divine. Love this. Place to journal on as well. Just gorgeous. So, I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, because I had so much fun making it. They're so cute. And the time just goes so quickly when you're enjoying doing something. But it's here, start to finish. Not my idea, like I'm saying. It's the lady from the Creative Spirit. And yes, if I remember, like I said, I will add her link. I'll have to go through Fiona and ask her to send me the link again. Well, she hasn't got to send it again. I just got to get it off my computer. And then I can copy and paste the link to that lady's channel if you want to go and watch her as well. You might already have subscribed to us. And if you know her name, can you please let me know? Because I'd hate saying that lady, that lady, that lady. I would love to say her real name. So there we go. I'm just going to love and leave you all with these gorgeous bucks. So thanks for watching. Till next time. Don't forget to press subscribe. Oh my gosh, I put videos on every day. So if you want to see what I make tomorrow, just press the bell as well. Till then, bye.